It's a site that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. This will make it into the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Five two. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2. I know. Monday. Got it. 49. Check 49.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Mike 29. Rabbit.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Mike 29. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field. Half. Show an 8. Monday.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 26-yard line. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Ready.
2nd and 12.
Great. You're not ready. 49. 49's a Mike. 49's a Mike.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Watch the edge.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Steps away to his left. And fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
I got you.
Out of the gun, Newton. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Well, they'll start with a quick throw complete out to the right. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
Rip right.
but still,
No yardage.
29
Okay.
is a Mike. Mike 29.
Alert!
Good. Watch the twist.
56.
Check 26. Watch twist.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
and this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They do not score.
Alert!
29 is a Mike. Mike 29. You.
On play action, Allen rolling to his right. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, the big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
This is taken around the 12. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Mike's 22, Mike's 22. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Hey! Check.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Flushed out right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Check tight.
Now Allen off the bootleg. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 3rd.
Mike. 59. Coming to you.
56.
Off. Watch safety creep. Creeping. Safety's creeping.
Check.
Check motion.
Now Allen steps away. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. We're scoreless after 1. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
29 is the Mike 29. Here we go, D. Here I come. 29 is the Mike.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Mike 29. Double dog. That's the way. Peek edge.
Hey, home.
Allen to throw once more. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Mike, 52. Coming for you. Undercrush.
Allen going to get the Singletary on the option. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
56.
Hey, let's get off the field, D.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen over the middle, and it's incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, 40 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
All day, dog.
SOS.
Check it, hot read. Watch the safety creep. Check.
20.
Lucky.
Mike 20.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Newton. Flush to his right. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Kill. Hey, turn
They run the counter. It's Harris. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah.
Mike 20.
Operating from the gun. Newton. Oh, he'll air. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 51 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just look at what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Off 52.
59's Mike. Check. 59.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen, eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Check 37.
Hey, tight.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Mike 29. Bring it.
Half 85, half 85.
Check 9, check 9. Check.
Half.
On first down, Muhammad. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. Allen. He'll buy some time right. Finding Knox there, complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. AFC title game, second quarter action. 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Throwing is Allen on third. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown one interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
Come on now, let's go.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Ed Oliver. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Check 4, check 4. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. He's crashing. He's checking.
Another try after the first down sack. Newton escaping the pressure right. Harris has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Coming this way. Here we go.
Off play action. Newton. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. 65, 65. 65. Check 31, check 31. Hey! Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
To throw again. Newton flush to his right. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A final shot before the break. Newton. And that is incomplete. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Let's go. I told you, baby. I told you.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Under 10.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Bring it up.
From the gun, Newton dancing to his left. He'll try and run it, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Newton, eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and it's 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
2019.
Mike 29. It's been a long day for you. Check safety, check safety.
They'll run with Muhammad. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
All right, here we go. Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get this.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen, connection made with Chenault. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5.
20.
Superb.
It's going to be a long day.
From his goal line here, Newton. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And they work this out past the 25.
Let's go. Let's do
Good
this.
work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
You a star. Star is born, baby.
McCann's got it teed up.
We got this.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Here's Allen to throw it. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Yeah, baby.
AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10.
Check nickel. 36. Kill.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen on the move to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Matthew Ioannidis. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Tight. We want it. Come to my world.
Tight dog.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And he fields it cleanly. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Patriots take over. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
Accelerating, and off he goes. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. It is on EA Sports. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
He's going to look deep down the field, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
20.
The shotgun snap for Newton.
Check 52.
Forced out to his left. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him, before he could get much out of it.
On second down now, it's Harris, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Buying time to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us, they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive, and they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. They'll run on first down. Muhammad, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Josh Jones in on the stop.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They go again with Muhammad. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
Check 13. Middle. 13.
Buzz. Be ready.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Being chased out left. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Half.
Check hot route. Hot.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
I'm here all day. Hey, alert 3.
Throwing again. Allen. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Matt Milano in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you've got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
29 is a Mike. Mike 29.
Get that quick. Alert at all costs.
Check. He goes to you, it's you. If he comes to me, it's me. Check.
And here's Allen, throwing on 3rd and long, escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play for the Bills on 3rd down. 45 yards. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a man open down the middle of the field. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. To throw is Allen. Flushed out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
5 wide.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Hey.
We go.
Back to throw. Allen.
Watch the run.
Flush to his right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. He rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in a sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just know where to go, where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This to get it back to a 1-score game. The kick by Bass is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes. You don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 67 yards. So, Charles, so close on one side to getting to that Super Bowl. Oftentimes, we just show the stage and the glitz and the glamour and the confetti. You sometimes forget about those guys going home. It's got to be tough.
It's got to be beyond tough, because finding a way to steel yourself, make that resolve to come back and do it again, because it took a lot of work just to get to this point. It's going to be a difficult offseason for them. Let's see how they bounce back.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gotw. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports. For my money, it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon... For my money, it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Washington football team. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go. 31.
Green 18.
Tight end left, tight end left. We got 3. We can do
The first carry down. This is Williams. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Go one more time.
Blue 58. 26.
3 buzz. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Hey, I'm coming after you.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Going for the... He's got a man. Complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
That's it. There you go.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 72 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Ready. Blue ready.
51. Mike 51.
Hey, let's get a conversion.
You can't block me. Check 3. Whip.
And quickly to the outside. That's caught by Lamb. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Ready.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, you got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he gets comfortable in the secondary.
And he'll find Hall. And out across midfield down to the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Ready. White 25. White.
All day, defense, all day. Showing 8.
Flip it. Shift. Hey, let's go.
Jameis now on first down. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's holding in on his target.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 10-yard touchdown run. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan. And
now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have taken the lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. On first down, it's Gibson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Sonic! Give me that ball, defense! Give me that ball!
Working out of the gun, Winston. Got an open man, it's Harmon.
Shut him down. Get out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go all day, baby. All day. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Ready.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop.
Wait.
Baby, that's a baby stop.
25, check 25, check 25.
Check 3.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Zadarius Smith in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Let's go. Let's go.
Another try after the first down sack. Winston, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, time to...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Christian Kirksey gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again. And this will be caught at the 30. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams. 81 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
50.
Ready? Blue lady. You gonna get this boy? 5 on the 50.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Green, triple team. Flip it. Calm the crouch.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
From the gun, Winston. Eluding the pressure right. Open man, Butler complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
Sunday. Watch that.
First down, Winston. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
He wants the mic. Hey, pick your game up. Undercrunch.
Now this throw caught left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 33 yards that time.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event, not getting to them early.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Yeah, baby.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Mike, 58, right there.
Watch the run.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. That goes for a gain of 31. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. in Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to air one out. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Give him 32 on the play.
And in the run-up to this championship game, so much was made about how would this offense hold up on the road in a hostile environment. Well, that's not the definitive answer.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add on to their lead. Well, he had the big run to get down there, so you got to let him finish it off, don't you?
I think so, but what I liked even more, the fact that he wanted to finish it off. How many times have we seen a guy break off a big run, and we see that universal sign where he's tapping his helmet to get me out of the game? No! Stay out on the field and enjoy the benefits of the success you created.
And he hits pay dirt because of it.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go. Ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Ready. Blue ready.
51, Mike, 51.
Hey, even.
Yeah. You don't want none.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Winston. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. It got his man complete. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Check 30. Green, triple C. Green, triple C.
Jameis to throw it. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Ready. Flip it, flip it, flip it. Blue ready.
They'll throw again. Winston. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Ready? Blue ready. Hey, sub. I'm trying to collect. Check 9, check 9.
To the air again with Winston. Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It's a 1st down Washington on a pickup of 18.
Ready. Blue ready.
51.
5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
You better bring it. 51's Mike. Mike's 51.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
Crunch. Kill.
And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. They drop this one down to Gibson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Yeah, baby.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it.
It's our time. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Kill. Check.
They'll try and run for it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up, and then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Chase Young able to get him for a loss of about 3.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, he's airing. This is taken in. It's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, now Rodgers. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action now. Winston sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Ready.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Let's go, D.
Wait.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Final play of the half here. Winston. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Let's get that ball. Easy. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
They go play action. Winston. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught at the 8. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Come on, fellas.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Hey, take 26.
Working from the gun, Rodgers steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Rodgers again now. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
Let's go.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A Hall of Fame coach once said there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, dude.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have moved out in front.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without them, they're not winning this game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build on the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Dean Lowry, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Winston got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Ready? Black 25. White. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Off the play fake, Winston rolling to his right. Open man completes it to Butler. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Tressway now. as he'll punt it away for the second time. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take it.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Jonathan Allen. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
27, check Mike, 27.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Jonathan Allen, his 2nd sack of the night.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Montez Sweat. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. That's pulled in at the 32. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
That's trash.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 4 yards remain for 2nd down.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Throwing, Winston. And he'll find Hall. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I'm on. Watch twist. He's checking. Crash. Bang. Here we go, even. Bang. Check 52.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Ready. Blue, ready. Green, triple C. Hold this. Check. Fresh.
Here's Winston. He'll buy some time right. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Hakeem Butler, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important now. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
Come on now, let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the 4th with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defense in front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Easy. Hey, get him.
On 3rd down, Winston. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and it's 3-0 Washington. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A field goal would tie the game. A touchdown, of course, gives them the lead. Boy, the drama intensifying on every single play with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And this is good for a first down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and it didn't do it very well.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson.
Come on, run.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And Washington has once again taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling.
He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, 88. Here we go again. 26, Mike. 26, Mike.
Hey, I'm coming.
26, Mike.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Pass incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration. There, back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Coming after you.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, D.
They're looking to throw this. Winston. This is Butler making the catch. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready. White 25.
51.
Come on. Sunday.
On 3rd down, it's Gibson, and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Hopkins' kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
No.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount...
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. I think you and I were a little...